Matthijs de Ligt described Manchester United's loss against Arsenal as not good enough, but admitted the team are on the road to improving with Ruben Amorim in charge. United defended well in the first half and limited Arsenal's chances. It was goalless by the interval, but it didn't take long in the second half for Arsenal to break the deadlock. The Gunners have the best set-piece record in the Premier League and took the lead in the 54th minute when Jurrien Timber scored from a corner with a glancing header at the front post. Arsenal doubled their advantage from another corner. The delivery was to the back post on this occasion, and William Saliba was the scorer. Ruben Amorim made 4 changes in an attempt to get United back into the game, but the damage was done and the hosts claimed the victory. The loss condemned Amorim to his first defeat in charge of United, who slipped back into the bottom of the table following Newcastle's draw against Liverpool at St James's Park. After the game, a disappointed Delight spoke to MUTV and reflected on the performance. In the defensive phase, the amount of chances we conceded without the set plays was good, he said. In the end, we played a little bit more offensive and conceded some chances at the end, but in general, we have to and we will offensively improve. We need to know what everyone is doing, and we could have hurt them much more. We're still quite early with the new coach, but there are still positives. But overall, I'm really disappointed with the lack of points. As you mentioned, we're on the road to improve as a team, and I think the manager said it also. Maybe if we do it a certain way, we have a bigger chance of getting results right now. But in the future, we will stay the same and won't improve. I think the way we are going now is obviously not perfect yet, and everybody has to improve a lot and get used to the new system, but you can see certain things that are improving. But in the end, we are Manchester United, and it's easy. It's not good enough. We know that, we will work hard, we have time to improve, and we have an important game in a few days. United will play Nottingham Forest next, and the sides will meet at Old Trafford on Saturday. Godwill Kukonki is set to be named in Manchester United's squad to face Arsenal on Wednesday. Kukonki was pictured travelling down with the squad to London on Tuesday afternoon, but he also travelled to Portman Road for Ruben Amorim's first game in charge and wasn't named on the bench. The Manchester Evening News can now confirm Kukonki will be named in the United squad for the first time against Arsenal, which will represent a huge milestone in his career. Kukonki was involved in Amorim's first training session at Carrington, and he's understood to have impressed United's new head coach, who has promoted him to first-team sessions. Although Kukonki is just 16, he stands at 6 feet 5 inches, and the Men reported in October he was seen as a player who possesses the technical and physical qualities needed for senior football. Kukonki did not take part in the warm-up when he travelled to Portman Road last month, but will get that opportunity at the Emirates following his first proper inclusion in the squads. Luke Shaw has been ruled out for a few weeks due to a small setback, and Noussair Mazraoui wasn't spotted travelling down to London, casting doubt over his availability. Harry Maguire wasn't involved with the under-21s against Rochdale on Tuesday, and there was speculation he could be involved against Arsenal due to Shaw's absence. However, sources have confirmed Maguire didn't play for the U21s due to a dead leg and confirmed he isn't in the first-team squad. Amorim ended Sporting Lisbon's 19-year wait for a league title during his time in Portugal, and his trust in young players from the club's academy underpinned his success. United hired Amorim because they believe he is one of the finest young coaches in Europe, and his proven track record of developing young players was seen as a desirable quality. Joshua Zirkzee has revealed Bruno Fernandes told him to savour the moment after ending his goal drought in Manchester United's 4-0 win over Everton at Old Trafford on Sunday. Making his first start in the Premier League since September, Zirkzee helped himself to a brace, scoring either side of half-time, to score for the first time since United's 1-0 win over Fulham on the opening night of the season in August. Operating as the number 9, Zirkzee put United 2-0 up just before half-time when Fernandes teed him up to convert from inside the 18-yard box. You could sense the outpour of emotion from the Dutchman as he raced away to celebrate just his second goal in United colours. And he admitted post-match that Fernandes told him to savour the moment. "There is no better stadium to score in," Zirkzee told MUTV. "I wanted to enjoy the moment, and Bruno told me to take my moment as well. But I think I moved a little bit too quick back to the players for the restart. It is a nice feeling scoring in front of these fans." Zirkzee was a surprise inclusion in United's attack after Rasmus Højlund scored twice against Bodo Glimt in midweek. Having helped himself to a brace of his own, however, Amorim is getting a tune out of all of his attackers. "I think what Amorim asked for from the strikers is something very different to what me and Rasmus are used to," Zirkzee admitted. "We are just trying to adapt very quick and do what he expects of us. Having won 2 of their first 3 matches under Amorim, Zirkzee admitted the players are enjoying life under the new boss. He added, "Good. We are bonding really good. There are some strong connections. We all just want one thing, and that is to be better every day and be back to top level in the league. There are some good spirits."